Thanks for meeting to talk to me.
Anytime, I'm happy to chat. What seems to be going on?
I have a student in one of my classes that is getting quite violent. He picks up chairs and desks and throws them at kids. He's not aiming when he's throwing them. Luckily, he's not hit a student or myself yet, but I feel it's only a matter of time before he does. I'm not able to teach my students properly because I don't feel safe, and neither do they.
I understand why you're concerned. That would be concerning for me as well. What I'm hearing is that you have a student who randomly and unpredictably can get escalated really quickly, and then this can be dangerous at the time in the classroom for you and the students, and it's making you guys feel unsafe. Is that right?
Yeah, it's making my students feel quite unsafe.
You and your students feeling safe is definitely a top priority for me and for the school. I mean, we both know that if you're not feeling safe, if you're not comfortable, then you're not able to learn. What do you feel could help you all feel safe right now that I could maybe help with?
Personally, I feel I need a full-time EA in the classroom with me.
I hear what you're saying, but unfortunately there's no funding for that right now. Is there anything else that you think maybe I could do to help support you?
Well, I'm not able to do my job properly right now, and it's unfair to me and to the students. I need additional support in my classroom to be able to teach them every day.
What type of support are you currently able to provide that student in the classroom? Just so I kind of know where we're at, so maybe I can come up with some ideas to help build off of that.
To be honest, right now, I find it difficult enough to control his behavior and to teach the rest of the class. I don't feel I'm able to currently give him any additional support because the class and I were just walking around on eggshells, and my goal is just to keep him happy and calm and in the classroom each day.
Yeah, I hear you. So maybe what I'm hearing is that we can try to implement some in-class strategies before we do anything else. What do you think about that?
Depends on what type of strategies we're talking about. Definitely something needs to happen for my students and I to feel safe and for them to be able to learn each day.
What about if I check in with him at the beginning of the day and then again at lunchtime each day?
How will that make my students not feel any safer? I'll still be alone with him during the day.
I understand that you're concerned about that, but if I check in with him a few times a day, I'll be able to see how his mood is, how his emotions are going, and try to just see how his day is going and try to predict any problems before they happen. Maybe try to prevent stuff from happening. Do you think you'd be willing to try this?
I don't think it's a long-term fix, but I'm definitely willing to try it.
Well, I appreciate your flexibility. So for the next little bit, let's try me checking in with the student at the beginning of the day and then again at lunchtime, just to kind of check in to see how his mood and emotions are going and how his day is going, and kind of go from there. That sounds okay?
I guess so, but what should I do if he starts getting violent in the day when I'm alone in the classroom?
Feel free to call the office right away, or to call myself in my classroom, or send a student to the office if you're not able to call, or come get a student to come get me as well. Myself and the office is always happy to help you as much as we can.
I don't think this is going to work, but I'm willing to give it a try.
I appreciate your flexibility and considering another option for solving this problem. How about if we meet again next week? So this week we'll try this new strategy of me meeting with him a few times a day, and then next week you and I can meet again, talk about how you think it's going. I can tell you how I think it's going when I've checked in with the student, and we can kind of come up with a plan to go from there, so we're on the same page.
I think that would be a good idea, yeah.
Is there anything else do you think that I could do right now to support you?
I think just open, constant communication between us would be good and important to me. Just that I feel supported if something goes wrong. I'm feeling quite alone right now in my classroom. It's quite difficult.
I bet it is. I understand that teaching can definitely be a lonely profession, especially when things aren't going so great in the classroom. Feel free to send me an email or a text message, or come and see me at any point during the day. I want to make sure that you feel like we're a team and that we're trying to work through this together.
Thanks, I will for sure.
Do you have any other questions or anything you want to let me know before we head our ways today?
I think I'm okay for now.
Awesome. All right. Well, feel free to talk to me anytime.
Will do. Thanks.